Hello Galaxy Heroes, Mikey here with my Dark Trooper Moff Gideon unlock and gearing up. I haven't done a gearing up video in a while, so I thought that I would do that. This first bit is silent, but hopefully the rest of it you'll at least have some background noise. I've actually tried to edit somewhat, so yeah. So, what was it, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, DTMG. Well, we'll find something, or there is already something, and I'll learn what it is to shorten that. But yeah, I'm expecting good things from him. He's a tank, so yeah. I've been hoarding my higher relic materials, and we're hitting the 424 speeder crate. So yeah, getting the 8 and 9 relic requirements from there. But on that, at present, I was disappointed to have explained to me that CG have locked the characters in the raids. So if you unlocked Paz Vizsla when he first came out, I believe you couldn't run him in the crate raid, and we can't run Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Should we go DTMG? Yeah, DTMG, that'll do. So we can't run him in the speeder raid, which, yeah, I was kind of like, ooh, we're getting a new character, and also he's Imperial Remnant, so he'll slot in like Moff Gideon's in there, and just, you know, I mean, he's a tank, so I'm assuming that if you have the material, he's going to be relatively high relic. So yeah. Be interesting to see if I did that survey the other week, and there was some, the way the question was posed could be that CG are considering doing a rolling raid. So I don't know, 6 months doing speeder, 6 months doing crate. And if they elect to do that, change it around, I mean, if they're having to change the rewards over, then perhaps we'll be allowed to incorporate the new tunes into those. Who knows? But yeah, here we go. So we're already up to Relic 5. I'm interested in this character, and yeah, as I said, I have been saving up, so we're already up to Relic 6. Let's bang him on to Relic 7. Boom. Should we go 8? Yeah, let's go 8. So we've gone to Relic 8. But wait, hang on, there's more. He's a tank, isn't he? So I believe at the moment, the way that it's all set up, tanks do actually benefit from being Relic 9. So yeah, I did it. I Relic 9 the bugger. So yeah. And then obviously we've got all of the... So spoiler alert here in regards to... I'm not sure, actually. I'm switching away because I realise where we are here. In regards to mods, yeah, I'm just going health and looking for health and protection. There's part of his abilities is that he converts, I don't know why. Oh, that's probably why. Right. I did find, in fact, I think there is another vid coming in regards to protection. Yeah, I will get there. Apologies, ramble. But what I'm looking for is health sets and protection primaries. And for whatever reason, it must have been the secondary stat that I had on there, because I couldn't find protection primary arrow. I have one. In fact, I have more than one. But for whatever reason, fat fingers or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't find it on initial setting up. Yeah, so the whole idea here is that he gets 3 times the health buff from having 3 health sets, and then he does a conversion, and depending on how high you take his abilities, that can then be ramped up even more to 100% additional protection. So my reckoning or thought process there is, the more protection he has when he 100%'s up, and then it's doubling it, isn't it? So it's going to make a tank very, very tanky, which sounds ideal. You don't want a tank to be squishy, because then it ain't going to hang around. And the whole purpose of his kit, I think, I'm not sure, I'm kind of processing this as we speak. I'm just thinking, I've run him once and regrettably hadn't checked and didn't record it. It was just the Mustafa node that, yeah, and I did it well. But yeah, he keeps them alive, them being Imperial Remnant allies. He also works with Mandos as well, but not as much. And I think that if you lose an Imperial Remnant, they come back with 100% health, protection and turn meter. So, you know, you knock them down and they're straight back at you, and doing it all over again. So yeah, at present I haven't pulled the trigger on any of the Ommis. I can, as you can see, I've kind of got a plan in place. I'm really liking the look of Keller and Beck, and I believe Keller and Beck has one Ommi on him. So I need 8 more Ommi mats to be able to do all of his being Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, DTMG. Yeah, it's not working for me. Yeah, so I really am itchy fingers. I'm sure I'm going to, before we go into the next territory war, because that's the only downside. Is it? I don't know. It's again, it's coming back to rewards. I mean, we get lots and lots of rewards, and that's why a lot of Omicrons are spent on GAC, because that is crystal income. TW gives us a few bits. So yeah, but even so, I mean, they just look too good to not do, and hopefully DTMG is going to be an awful lot better than Dad Boba, where I think the majority of us kind of would, you know, if we had the option to get those Ommis back, I think we would. So, okay, I opted to just go through. I mean, they're semi-decent, so even though, you know, on this one here, you can see it's only 11 speed, it's 11 speed on 2 rolls, so yeah. I mean, I've got some mods which are on 16 speed on 4 rolls, so yeah, just to put that into context. And that one's even nicer looking, isn't it? That's rolled 2 6s there. So that's the thought process I'm going through here. And we've got some decent speeds on some of them. And as you can see, I've also been hoarding up. I knew this was coming. We had lots of lovely double drops on mods and mod mats and whatnot. And I absolutely hammered them just to start bringing up. And I've got a layer organa mod that's on 23. But I need 300 of the attenuators now, because she's on 23 on 4 rolls. So, you know, there's a real unicorn mod waiting there, but I've got to get back up to the 300 attenuators. But anyway, I'd been hoarding up a load of mod mats just to do that. But here he is. That's where I've got to so far with him. And hopefully I'll have some gameplay. Thank you for watching.